Hey there, I'm Hassan, co-founder of Sesame. Welcome. Getting started with Sesame is simple. We made this video as a step-by-step guide to walk you through it. If you haven't already booked, book your free onboarding call. It's the best way for us to make sure you're all set. Let's dive in. From the Shopify App Store, search for Sesame and click Install. You have a full 30 days, not only to try out everything, but also to use it fully, having access to all our features, no credit card needed. First off, we add a Shopify product. We need to create our service offering, anything that we want our customers to book. Services, experiences, classes, or events. We use a Shopify product for that. In the Shopify menu, click on Products and add a product. And give it a name. I'm using facial treatment and I add a image. I choose a price. Uncheck track quantity, and this is a physical product. Since this is a service, Sesame manages the time inventory for. Like a product that can come in variations, you can also offer your services depending on how long they'll take. Create an option named duration and enter the values as time. We can use hours or minutes. I'll use hour, 1 hour, and 30 minutes for the options, and then I click done. Make sure you save. We navigate back to Sesame. Now that we have created our product, we now add a team member. We give it a name. We can also add an email address for team members to receive booking confirmations, but also if we want to sync this team member's calendar to their Google Calendar. Scrolling down, this is where we set the availability. So let's say for this service, we're going to have Sarah available on Thursdays and Fridays from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. I set it for all Thursdays. We can set it for dates or weekdays. So I'm doing it for weekdays. Same for Friday. I save it for all Fridays as well. And then I go here and add a service right below. I select the service and I click add and make sure this is selected, save. We're done with the installation of the basic setup. We have a service and a team member. Now we can add Sesame to your Shopify theme. For that, I go to online store and I click customize. Make sure you click on app embeds and Sesame is checked here. And then I would navigate to the product template and I want to add the Sesame component here on the product information. So I'll go here and add block. I go to apps, I click on Sesame. I see the Sesame component here. We recommend relocating it by dragging it and dropping it above the buy buttons. And that's how the Sesame button will load here. Clicking on it, there are a bunch of settings here. The one that I want to use now is auto add to cart and skip cart. If you want customers to be redirected automatically to the Shopify checkout by clicking on the Sesame button. I use book here and I give it a nice matching text color and a background color to match my design, my template. I also would use border radius of 20. These are just optional, obviously, to make it more looking like the design we have here. And also remember that you can change the primary color in the booking experience. I save this and I preview this page. I click view. I scroll down. I see my service offering here, landing page. I see a beautiful Sesame button here, and I can click on it, see the calendar experience, and see that the times that we made available are now showing up. By clicking on each date, I get to see the slots for that day. You see my time zone is different than the one we have on the store. That's why you have a different time from 7 a.m. Basically, we have our store in New York time zone. I'm in Los Angeles. That's why you see 7 a.m. I click on it. I confirm. It takes me to the Shopify checkout directly. That's how we would use Shopify checkout and all the payment capabilities here to finalize the transaction. Voila. We saw how quick you can get started and accept bookings with Sesame. We have a calendar page. By clicking on it, you see that on August 16th, where I clicked on and I was checking out, there's a reservation in progress right now. So it's just giving me, by default, 10 minutes to finalize the booking. Just wanted to show you how the calendar looks. Once the booking is done, you're going to get a bunch of other action tools here, like check-ins and things like that, which we'll talk about later in our onboarding call. So I go to services. I click on our service. I scroll down. There's a lot of configurations we can have here, but mainly I want to show you two things. I would turn on instant booking, as well as I would add a max number of participants for this test that we're doing. I save the service. I go back to our store and I go on to the same landing page we have. And now look what's different. I click on book. I pick a time. It shows me how many left for any particular slot. I click on that. And now instead of confirming and sending me to the checkout, I see the next appear. That's where the instant booking is showing. I have this page for instant booking. I can put my name here. You can also have your phone number added here, the customer's phone number, very practical. You can set that up in the settings. Now I click book, and boom, the appointment is created for me. And that's how fast this works. Thank you for your time, and don't forget to check out our help center for any other questions or assistance you may require.